This is so dangerous.
They're in. Guys, they're in. Guys, man, stop. Oh my days! Stop there, we didn't get out the way. Oh my!
I think they said outside is fucked up already, so they need to end the show. I don't know why. It is not
I don't care, I don't care.
Jesus is loud. Jesus is loud. Jesus is loud. Jesus is loud.
No, is it meant to be a sketch?
Jesus is loud.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jesus is loud. Jesus is loud. Hold that thing! Hold that thing! Hold that thing!
That's too much, man.
Good morning, welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video. The equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit title. Already know what time it is. Now let's go. Now, oh boy, guys, it looks like the Asake concert last night took a turn for the worst as people stampeded their way through the O2 Academy. And we're gonna break this down in way more detail. We already know what you gotta do. You just gotta like, comment, subscribe to be up to date with a proper banger like this one, and hit that note because you ain't in it, so you can be the first to know when one of these videos comes out. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, if you didn't already know, the African artist Asake had his sold-out London concert yesterday at the O2 Academy in Brixton, and it all seemed to be going well until a plethora of individuals without tickets decided to bombard their way into the venue. Now, you would think that anyone with more than a decent amount of brain cells wouldn't leave their house to try and get into a concert that they don't have tickets for, and attempt to do this to a venue that's directly opposite a police station. You would think that people would exercise some critical thinking skills here. After seeing these videos here, I can only assume that the brain cells are going extinct. The low IQ behavior is absolutely abysmal. Just to give you some context, the O2 Academy at Brixton has a capacity of 4,921, and this concert was completely sold out, and there was an additional 1,000 fans who were attempting to enter the show without tickets.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
And as you can see from the videos, it looks like they eventually barged their way past security due to strength in numbers, and they just ran through. And honestly, it looks like that scene from The Lion King with the stampede chasing after Simba. It is not calm. I even saw a video of a girl trying to get in, and it looked like she was squaring up to the police, and the police officer just dashed her to the ground like she was DJ Jazzy Jeff from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, obviously we hope that girl is okay. Her whole wig came off and her friend had to calm her down. It was a whole situation. Bit of a sticky one still. Am I right, Hedy?
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
And then it looks like once this became too overwhelming that the police told Asake and his team to stop the show and shut it all down. And so kind of sucked for the people who actually did buy a ticket just to see the show, that they didn't even get to enjoy the full show because of the people that didn't buy a ticket, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, it's being reported that over 8 people have been hospitalized and 4 of them are unfortunately in critical condition because that overwhelming amount of people has apparently caused a crush at the venue, which is of course terrible news, and prayers go out to all the people who were hurt yesterday. One of the injured people who was taken to St. Thomas's Hospital with suspected internal bleeding spoke to the BBC and said this: "I was just queuing up to give them my ticket, and then the crowd out here was insane. They just came and pushed, and I just fell down. I was trying to get up. People were stepping on my head, all over me. I had more than 10 people on top of me. I was so scared. I couldn't breathe, and I completely passed out. I thought I was dead. I took my last breath, and I could not get any more oxygen. I was so scared. A man pulled me out, so when I woke up, I was in the back of the ambulance." So as you can see, extremely devastating news there. You would think that after the whole Travis Scott situation at Astroworld that people would be a bit more careful in large crowds and try and get into a concert they don't have tickets for, but as I said, very low IQ behavior and brain cells seem to be in short supply.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb?
And now I do see a lot of people trying to take this to a racial place, trying to say that this is typical black people behavior, black people need to do better, and etc. I saw someone say this wouldn't happen at a Harry Styles concert, and whilst those statements may or may not be true depending on your viewpoint and your perspective, what I will say is that optics wise, it doesn't look great for our community, you know what I mean? Sadly, we do live in a country and live in a society where people will see stuff like this and think, oh yeah, this would only happen at a black people concert. This would only happen at one of those African concerts. There's people out there that think that. Just to clarify, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's people out there that are thinking that currently when they're looking at this on BBC News and Sky News. There's people sitting on their high horse from other races saying, yeah, this would only happen at a black people concert. So I have to say to all the people that did go there without a ticket and try to get in the words of the illustrious Michael Jackson, if you want to make the world a better place, you just got to look at yourself and make that change.
That's not the way you sing that song, man.
I also have to think they never take it to a racial place when those people were storming the Capitol how many years ago when that whole Donald Trump situation when Biden won. So you know, they don't take it to a racial place when it is not someone who's black. So it's, as I said, it's your perspective, it's what you think about it, but there's people who have their opinions regardless. Asake also released a statement on his Instagram regarding the whole situation where he said, "My heart is with those who were injured last night and caused any form of discomfort. I pray you get well soonest. I am also in the process of reaching out to individuals. I still do not have the full brief from the venue management themselves as to what led to the disruption at the entrance of the Brixton Academy, but we are thankful that all was peaceful at the end. For my people who enjoyed that beginning of my performance, I'm sorry that it was cut short. Thank you for your unbelievable love, London." And then he just starts going stuff. So you really need a breakdown from the venue of what happened. It's pretty clear what happened. People there was too many people and they couldn't control it. Like, do you really need a breakdown? I could give you a breakdown just from watching a couple videos on Twitter. Like, it's really not that hard to decipher Asake, I can't lie.
You illiterate nigga, you can't read between the lines.
As I said, prayers go out to the people who are currently in hospital. I hope they make a speedy recovery. But yeah, this is a very crazy situation. I hope we don't see anything like this ever again. And in the words of Heady One,
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
let me know think about this in the comment section down below. What do you think of this whole situation? Would you ever leave your house without a ticket to try and get into a venue? Because this has happened previously when people were trying to get into wireless as well, and it actually worked for them a couple times. But you let me know in the comment section down below. And who do you think is to blame for this? Because God forbid anything happens to those people who are currently in hospital. Someone's getting sued. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. On the road to 2,000 subs. You already know what time it is. You can follow my personal IG at the Only Lit INT. If you care about what I do, I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there. Because what else are you doing with your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. Stay black, and if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing?